It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Test. Hey, Vucky, right out the gate. I am barely getting on today because my roommates came home from Israel. Yeah, I've had an intro for a while. Usually there's a cold opening with President Grover Cleveland, but which I was gonna bring back today after a few days of not having it because my camera was broken. But I got the new camera today, and I just it's zoomed different, so I couldn't quite line it up right. But there's usually a little cold opening with President Grover Cleveland. But I barely have time because I've just been talking about my roommate's trip to Israel all day, which I was going to talk about here a bit, but I don't really have time. So I'm just going to get to drawing, and then maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Whoa, this looks weird. New camera, new figuring out a camera. Let's see. It almost looks like looking through a fisheye lens. I spilled some ink a minute ago. I'm not even sure how long I'll be on. I think I'm gonna go till 9 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes. I just wanted to get a show in. But yeah, my roommates are home from Israel. They were out there for a wedding. And there was a terrorist attack like half a mile from where they were on the last day of their trip. And a fire at their hotel, like a couple hours afterwards. So it was an eventful last day. Yeah, short stream. They've been getting shorter and shorter this week, but kind of because I've got an overnight shift at work to do tonight, and then tomorrow, and then I'm back to normal, hopefully. Yeah. When I'm doing this schedule, I usually try to get to bed around 11 o'clock a.m. and then I wake up a few hours later. But for some reason, I was about to go to bed around like noon. I was actually hoping to go to bed like right around 10 o'clock. And I didn't. And I was about to at noon. And then my roommates came home and were telling me all about Israel and busting out souvenirs and stuff and telling me all about it and showing me pictures and stuff. And I didn't go to bed until like 2 or so. And then when I woke up, my one roommate's parents were here, and I had never met them before. So I came down to say hi. And then they left, and then I was hearing more stories about Israel until like a moment ago. Also, I just got this postcard from my nephews while they were out in Florida. Let me not dox myself here. And it says, "Miss you, Uncle Rhino," from Braden, Chancellor, and James Jr. And my nephew Braden wrote his name and the message. It says, "Alligators can be found in a range of habitats, including marshlands, swamps, rivers, lakes, and ponds." From Florida. They're back now. I think we're going to go see the Sonic movie in a couple days. Hi, what, love? How are you? Let's see. Here's this guy's palm, his thumb, cuff. I'm doing good. Look at this. Spilled ink right before I started the broadcast. So I was starting to clean that up. Because it ended up being all over here. Yeah, my roommates just got back from Israel. They got me this really cool gift, but I'll show it off tomorrow because time really got away from me today. My roommates were telling me about their amazing trip in Israel and telling me about the adventure they had on the last day. Yeah, I guess this guy was like shooting up places just down the road from where my roommates were. And there was like a 9-hour manhunt for this guy. And then while things were like quieting down and they were settling in for the night at their hotel, there was a fire and the building had to be evacuated. And there were they were showing me videos of this roaring fire right outside the doors of their hotel, where I guess somebody had been smoking a cigarette or something and threw it in the trash, and it just got out of control. But everyone was fine. It's weird seeing a person messages in order without context. Wait, what's that? You talking about me doing this? Here we go. So everybody's home. Everybody's together. And I'll have to see if I can. I don't think I can, so I might have to figure out how to realign this camera for my setup. Or figure out something else to do with the little cold opening that I do. But I think the picture looks good. This one has an auto or a manual focus rather than an autofocus, so I don't think it'll be doing all that zipping back and forth. I mean, it shouldn't be doing all that like in and out that my last cameras were doing. I'm hoping that'll work out better. This one should definitely not give me any problems with the screw falling out that mounts onto the mount, the part that screws onto the mount, which was the problem with the last two cameras I got in the past week or two. This one, like I can see in the design, it's like held in with the outer structure of the camera, which you'd think would be a universal design. But I'm not a camera maker. I'm just the guy who draws and films with the camera. You typed from user 9067 on Discord, and all it showed was in messages, or all it showed was in messages was about Corgi's cauliflower and them crying. Like that, you just typed a random user in. Was there any significance to searching that number? Were you trying to find someone specific? I follow a couple people on Discord, literally just a couple, and I barely understand it. Well, I think there's a lot more to it than what the part that I understand. But man, the pictures my roommates were showing me were like, I was getting all like, it just looked like breathtaking. What do you even call it? Like the temples and structures and They were in like underground remains and ruins of like ancient Jerusalem, and so that like modern Jerusalem is like built on top of. And it was just wild. They were like in the subterranean remains of the city. It's just kind of crazy. Oh, dude, what if he? Where's his bow tie? Where's his bow tie? I'm gonna spend the whole remaining part of the show trying to figure out how to get that put in. And I don't have a pencil. Where on earth could I? Oh, I see it. It's over there, but it's over there. So many parts to this guy's outfit. I was possibly looking for pictures of their ferret, but only possibly. That's one of the many things he could have been up to. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Don't jump to any conclusions about Bucky. Oh, you say probably. But yeah, all the same. I think I said possibly. Curses. And you're not particularly close to them, so I don't value their every word. There we go. Their art isn't great, honestly. It's better than me, but that server has some amazing artists. For user 9067. What kind of art do they do? I missed a spot. A lot of white out. Let that be an indicator of what my day is, how my day is shaped up. Well, as far as workflow, it's been a good day. So it's about 9 o'clock. If I look at my phone, yeah, no, it's about 9 o'clock. There's a while where my computer and my phone were slightly different in time, but now they're synced up. Cool. Guess I got my new camera. I got my other computer set up. Once I get into a normal sleep schedule again, sleep and day and work schedule in a couple days, I think I'll be all but unstoppable. In theory. They draw humans and human adjacent. Oh god. Don't get too cocky. Yeah. Every time I think I've got it all figured out, it doesn't seem to be the case. Before long. I don't even understand the words anymore. Okay. Okay, I'll finish this panel and then I'll hop off. Sorry this was such a short one, but it was an eventful day that kind of kept me from getting on earlier. I was trying to start this broadcast like at least an hour ago, but that's okay. My channel needs some shorter videos, I think. It's hard to draw people in and get people to click on like a 2.5 hour video, I think. Man, this panel is like more whiteout than ink. I kind of like that. And then there's one more thing I wanted to touch, which was something specific. Something at all. What was it? I could have sworn there was something else I wanted to do on him. Oh, I know. The drop shadows under the bones. Okay. And I'll mess with the rest of this page tomorrow and surely start the next page. And my schedule is going to be a lot more open after, maybe including, but at least after Monday. And look, I can turn the camera back on myself again, which I haven't been able to do the past few streams. I'll be back. I need to get a little bit more shut-eye before I go into work. Otherwise, I will be passing out. Standing up. All right, bye guys. I love everything, especially evil, terrible, ugly, hateful.